Chapter 4. Kneel for the Master. Master, Master, please! Only you can save them, please! The raw, desperate cry tore from Luku's throat, each syllable a shard of glass, trembling with an agony too profound for mere words. His fists clenched, nails digging crescent moons into his palms, as his heart hammered a frantic rhythm against his ribs. His gaze, wide and pleading, locked onto the eyes of the mysterious teen, an unspoken prayer, a desperate plea to conjure hope from the encroaching darkness. "Sir Luku, wait, I'll be right there, just let me catch my breath." The voice, hoarse with exertion, belonged to one of the passengers, his face slick with sweat. Around him, the confined space erupted in a cacophony of panicked murmurs. Their fear, a palpable wave, propelled them forward, a surging tide of humanity pushing towards Luku and the stoic figure he pleaded with. "Stop it, all of you, right now!" Luku's roar, fueled by desperation, cut through the clamor like a physical blade. The charge faltered, then died, leaving an abrupt, stunned silence that was almost more terrifying than the panic. Heads tilted in confusion, eyes wide and lost. Then, with a force that rattled his own bones, Luku dropped to his knees. The hollow thud of bone against the unforgiving metal floor of the train carriage seemed to reverberate with his despair. "Master, please, I'm begging you. Please rescue Sir Alcy and Lady Lara. You're the only one I can count on at this horrific moment." "Please!" The word please was a choked gasp, a testament to his utter helplessness. A ripple of profound shock swept through the trapped passengers. That Luku, proud and unyielding, would kneel to anyone, let alone this quiet teen, was unfathomable. But then, as if an invisible thread connected them all, understanding dawned. One by one, their faces contorted in a mirroring desperation, they too began to drop. Knees hit the floor, murmurs turned to desperate cries. "Please save the young masters!" The collective plea, raw and guttural, echoed through the train, a chorus of terror and supplication. The mysterious teen, however, offered no immediate comfort. He merely exhaled a long, slow breath, a faint sigh barely audible above the lingering silence. Without a word, he turned from the tableau of desperate faces, his gaze drifting out the grimy window, past the blurring landscape. Then, almost casually, he sank onto a nearby passenger seat. "I can't," he stated, his voice flat, devoid of the emotion that choked Luku. Luku froze, the word a freezing spray to his burning hope. "Ma!" He choked, his mind reeling, but before he could utter another sound, the teen's gaze snapped back to him, sharp and piercing. "Have you already forgotten our ways, Luku?" The question was not a query, but a whip crack of a reprimand. A cold jolt, a sudden searing recognition, slammed into Luku. A surge of remembrance, a forgotten protocol, a deeply ingrained rule, washed over his face, stark and undeniable. His hand flew to his pockets, fumbling frantically, like a man possessed, his mind racing. He found it. His fingers trembling, extracted his phone. With a desperate urgency, he punched in a number, bringing the device to his ear. A beat, two, then a soft, feminine voice answered. "Luku, is something wrong? Why—" "Lazy! Quickly, get a contract ready!" Luku's command was abrupt, cut short by his own urgency. But before he could finish, the mysterious teen was on his feet, a sudden, almost imperceptible shift in his posture. "Get it ready," he interjected, his voice still low, but now with an undeniable edge of decision. "I'll go rescue those two." And just like that, without another word, he was gone. A mere ripple in the air, as if he had simply vanished like shadow vapor. The scene shifts back to Alcy and Lara as they face their next attacker. Beyond the damaged train tracks, screams still echo, people running, stumbling, desperate to escape the battle tearing through the cars. The sound cuts through the air, sharp and panicked. Behind Lara and Alcy lies a charred silhouette on the asphalt, the only remains of the man who, moments ago, had laughed at them. The heat of their own power felt suffocating now, a burning reminder that to stay alive, they had to become monsters. and high above it all, a shadowed form hangs in the air, unmoving. It watches in silence, observing as the moment stretches thin, the calm before the clash between the siblings and the one who has come for them. Once again, Lara's heartbeat grew louder than her own voice, thudding in her ears until it felt like it might drown her out completely. She wavered only for a moment before Alcy's voice snapped her back into herself. "Ready, Lara?" "Yeah." "Let's do it," she replied, her voice heavy, trembling despite her effort to steady it. A cool, sadistic tone cut through the air. "Oh, you're not planning on running?" A pause, deliberate, cruel. "Listen, you two, I'm seriously going to kill you." "Just try it," Alcy shot back, his voice packed tight with determination. An evil grin spread across their attacker's face. "I do like my prey a bit lively." She raised the gun and pointed it straight at them. "Well then, die like good children."